So back in 2008, Californians passed Prop 1A. We wanted our bullet train, a train that would take us from San Francisco to LA in 2 hours and 40 minutes, a train that would take us along the countryside. We figured it'd be along the I-5, and we were looking forward to this so-called bullet train. The original cost estimates for this were $33 billion. Then it soared up to $100 billion. Some of our rail watchdogs are now saying that it's going to be about $150 billion. While the powers that be at the California Rail Authority pared it back down to $68 billion with a so-called blended plan, which uses existing rail lines that aren't high-speed, and it also funnels hundreds of millions of dollars into local transportation projects that are also not exactly high-speed rail. Well, the biggest development is that a board member recently went rogue, and she voted against this blended plan because she said it's not high-speed rail. Why this is significant, why this matters so much, is because this particular woman, Lynn Shank, the vice chair of the California Rail Authority, she's been behind high-speed rail for decades. This has been her pet project. But what she is saying, like many other Californians are saying, we don't like this plan. Here's the thing. As someone who's been producing these stories for well over a year now, I am absolutely impressed by the California Rail Authority leaders, Dan, Richard, and Jeff Morales. Jeff is a CEO and Dan is the chairman. I'm impressed by these guys because they're like Jedi Knights. They seem to magically make things disappear or appear, and sometimes that is moving the playing field so they can get to money that they were promised. A lot of people really don't understand why we're hammering away so hard, but we're hammering away this hard because it's your money. And we know that if we don't keep an eye on how this money is spent, then you can expect a high-speed rail tax to show up at your door at some point to pay for it. So that's why we're talking about high-speed rail.